Are you in a toxic relationship and unsure if it's time to get out? Do you find yourself walking on eggshells, feeling drained and unsure of yourself? It can be hard to recognize the warning signs of a toxic relationship, but it's important to know them to protect yourself. In this video, we will be discussing the red flags of toxic relationships and what you can do to identify and address them. So pay attention because these signs might just save your life. Understanding toxic relationships. A toxic relationship is a relationship characterized by behaviors on the part of the toxic partner that are emotionally and/or physically damaging to their partner. This can include, but is not limited to, verbal abuse, physical abuse, manipulation, gaslighting, controlling behavior, and jealousy. In a toxic relationship, the toxic partner may exert power and control over the other partner, making it difficult for the other partner to leave the relationship. These types of relationships can seriously affect a person's mental and physical well-being. For signs that you are in a toxic relationship. Just like a disorder, a toxic relationship exhibits symptoms that you are aware of. The following may include: 1. Constant criticism and negativity. Constant criticism and negativity in a relationship can take many forms. It can include verbal abuse, such as name-calling, belittling, or insulting the other partner. It can also include nonverbal forms of criticism, such as rolling one's eyes, sighing, or giving dirty looks. This behavior can be extremely damaging to the other partner's self-esteem and make them feel worthless or unloved. The toxic partner may use criticism and negativity to control the other partner or to make them feel dependent on the toxic partner for validation or self-worth. The toxic partner may also use criticism to make the other partner feel like they are the only one who can help or fix the problems in the relationship. This can make it difficult for the other partner to leave the relationship or to speak up when they are being treated poorly. 2. Lack of trust and jealousy. A toxic partner may exhibit a lack of trust and jealousy in a number of ways. They may be excessively possessive and controlling, wanting to know their partner's every move, and not allowing them to spend time with friends or family. They may also be suspicious of their partner's motives and accuse them of being unfaithful or hiding something. This constant mistrust can lead to constant arguments and an overall sense of insecurity in the relationship. Jealousy can also be a major issue in a toxic relationship. The toxic partner may become jealous of the other partner's friends, family, or even accomplishments. They may try to control the other partner's interactions with others and may become angry or resentful if the other partner receives attention or praise from anyone else. The toxic partner's jealousy can make it difficult for them to maintain healthy relationships with others outside of the relationship. It can also make the other partner question their own actions, doubt their own judgment, and lose self-confidence. 3. Isolation and control. Isolation and control are key tactics used by toxic partners to exert power and control over their partners. A toxic partner may try to isolate their partner from friends and family in order to limit their support system and make them more dependent on the toxic partner. They may discourage their partner from spending time with loved ones or make it difficult for them to do so by creating conflict or making demands on their time. A toxic partner may also try to control their partner's actions, decisions, and even thoughts. They may make decisions for their partner, tell them what to do and how to think, and not allow them to express their own opinions or make their own choices. They may use manipulation tactics to make their partner feel guilty or ashamed for wanting to spend time with others, pursue their own interests, or have their own opinions. 4. Physical or emotional abuse. Physical abuse can cause physical injury and pain, and can also lead to long-term physical and mental health problems. Emotional abuse can be just as damaging and can cause the victim to feel isolated, worthless, and trapped. Both physical and emotional abuse can lead to severe trauma and can have long-lasting effects on the victim's mental and physical well-being. If you think that your partner is exhibiting these symptoms, it's time to reconsider your relationship. Addressing a toxic relationship. There are several ways to address a toxic relationship and to either improve or end the relationship, depending on your specific situation. Some ways to address a toxic relationship include: 1. Communicate openly and honestly. Communicating openly and honestly with your partner is a crucial step in addressing a toxic relationship. This means expressing your feelings and needs in a calm and respectful manner and being willing to listen to your partner's perspective. It is important to avoid blaming or attacking your partner and instead, focus on specific behaviors or actions that are causing problems in the relationship. Be specific about what is bothering you and why, and try to understand why your partner may be behaving the way they are. It is also important to be open to feedback from your partner and to be willing to hear their perspective on the issues in the relationship. They may have their own valid reasons for their behavior, and it is important to try to understand their point of view. Effective communication is a two-way process, and it is important to create a safe space where both partners can express their thoughts, feelings, and concerns without fear of judgment or retaliation. 2. Seek counseling or therapy. Individual counseling or therapy can help you process your feelings, learn healthy coping mechanisms, and work through any trauma that may have resulted from the toxic relationship. It can also provide you with the tools to set boundaries and communicate effectively with your partner. Couples counseling or therapy can also be helpful for addressing relationship issues. A therapist can help both partners to understand the underlying issues in the relationship, improve communication, and work on resolving conflicts. They can also help to identify patterns of toxic behavior and help both partners understand the impact of their actions on the relationship. 3. Take a break. Taking a break from a toxic relationship can be an effective way to gain perspective and work on yourself. This can involve physically separating yourself from your partner for a period of time, whether it be a few days or a few weeks. During this time, you can focus on yourself, your needs, and your well-being. You can take the time to reflect on the relationship, what you want and what you deserve. It can also be an opportunity to work on any underlying personal issues that may have contributed to the toxic dynamic. However, it's important to note that taking a break is not a guarantee that the relationship will improve, and it may not change your partner's behavior. Taking a break can give you time and space to think and make a decision that is best for you and your well-being. If you decide to go back to the relationship, it's important to make sure that you're going back with a clear understanding of the issues and with a plan in place to address them. 4. Set boundaries. Setting boundaries and communicating them clearly to your partner is an important aspect of addressing a toxic relationship. Boundaries are the limits and rules that you set for yourself and for the relationship, and they are important for maintaining your physical and emotional well-being. It's important to be clear and specific about what behaviors are and are not acceptable to you. For example, if your partner's jealousy is causing problems in the relationship, you may set a boundary that you will not share your personal information with them or that you will not be monitored. Setting boundaries is not a one-time event, it's a continuous process. As the relationship and individuals within the relationship change and evolve, boundaries may also have to change. It's important to continuously communicate and reevaluate the boundaries and make sure that they are still serving their intended purpose. Unfortunately, setting boundaries does not guarantee that your partner will respect them, but it does communicate your values and expectations. If your partner is unwilling or unable to respect your boundaries, it may be best to end the relationship. 5. Consider ending the relationship. Ending a toxic relationship can be a difficult decision, but it may be necessary for your safety and well-being. A toxic relationship can have a negative impact on your physical and emotional health, and it can affect your ability to form healthy relationships in the future. It's important to remember that ending a relationship is not a failure and it does not reflect on your worth as a person. It's a courageous decision to prioritize your well-being and your safety. Regardless of the type of relationship you're in, it's important to keep an eye out for any red flags that may indicate a toxic situation. Toxic relationships can be mentally and emotionally draining, so if you suspect something isn't right or feel like your partner is manipulating or controlling you, trust your gut instincts. It's also important to remember that it takes two people to make things work. Both parties should respect each other's boundaries and strive towards healthy communication. If either party violates these basic principles, then it might be time to consider ending the relationship. Ultimately, learning how to spot potential signs of toxicity can help protect you from entering into unhealthy situations before they become too damaging. Remember, toxic relationships are not something you should ignore, and it's important to take the necessary steps to protect yourself and your well-being. Do you have any experience being in a toxic relationship? Let us know your stories in the comments section below. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more informative videos on this topic and others.